The propaganda is on every channel. They think we stupid like the truth is just too hard to handle. Put on your camo, it's a culture war and load the ammo. They want Antifa ruling everything like it's Seattle. And they want anyone who's fighting to be dead and canceled. They want rainbows in the classrooms and 15 different bathrooms and white guys that hate black dudes. They want war, they don't want peace. They want fentanyl in our streets. They want borders to be weak. I swear the devil lives in California. He a politician. He passing bills that bring chaos and division. Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep him hidden. Cause the devil is a devil.
Why are you not at Whipple every day fighting for humanity? You drink your coffee, you got your jewelry, you have your nice clothes, but what do you do? What do you do to stand for your Somali and Latino community?
Now, let's talk about that storming of the church in Minneapolis. I played footage of that last night. Just incredible scenes to see these anti-Trump, anti-ICE protesters storming a church. They were joined by Don Lemon, and here he lectures the preacher about what Jesus would really want.
What do you think of this?
I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So,
but there were folks who will say,
I have to take care of my flock.
okay, but listen, we live in there's a constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me, though.
We're here to worship Jesus.
Yes.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why we're here. Okay. That's what we're about.
Don't you think Jesus would be understanding
we're about
and love these folks?
We're about spreading the love of Jesus.
I mean, the nerve of him saying, oh, don't touch me, as he gets into the man's personal space, telling him what Jesus would really want. There are calls now. People are irate about this. It's like they've crossed a line. And there are calls for everyone involved in that action to be investigated, to possibly be charged.
There are Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon, head of the Civil Rights Division, is exploring the FACE Act, which is about protecting freedom to worship and religious freedom. Don Lemon and the others are, of course, going to argue freedom of speech and the First Amendment, and that will run its course depending on how far they prosecute. But this did disrupt a place of worship during a time of worship, and so there is some argument there that legal scholars are saying there might be a case. I do think the Trump administration also understands the power of setting examples, like making examples of people, and you get one or two high-profile ones like this, since Don Lemon is involved. It could be a deterrent. I don't know that. That will take a long time. I think the other issue, too, everybody knows this, is Don Lemon is looking for his second act after CNN, and so he just wants to go where he thinks there's conflict and a viral story, and insofar as that goes, I guess it's working. He's in the news a lot.
Well, it's working. He's got superstar Nicki Minaj weighing into this issue. She's attacked him personally, and she also posted this image from inside the church. You can see there, looks like parents comforting their child, the terrified kids in there. She wrote, "The world is watching." Kosha Minaj has really leaned into defending Christians and Christianity. We saw her talk about persecuted Christians in Nigeria, and now churchgoers in Minneapolis.
And Don Lemon probably didn't see that coming, because you're right, superstar with many more fans online than him. She is leaning in, and it kind of links to the previous topic, too. Another example of somebody from the entertainment industry daring to buck the trend or, come out in support of religion. You see them here and there, but it used to be anathema. It used to be career suicide. To do that, I guess she's, too big to cancel. And it is refreshing because she does lend a different credibility to the cause. She brings a different audience. It's maybe more open or willing to listen to her than somebody who has the right.
Yeah, the devil lives in California. Should be in prison. He got horns, but he tries to keep them hidden. Cause the devil is a Democrat. And we don't play that. They say that. They love America. We know it ain't that.